Hello, 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 everyone. It's Jackson Knowledge Goddess. Welcome back to Out of This World. Okay, this is going to be part two to the questions that I was asking in the previous video. This one might be a little shorter. It could be, but it's not going to be no more than 30 to 33 minutes. Okay. Also, this one is not going to have tarot. This is going to be straight channeling. No cards, none of that. Now, with that being said, I have already started channeling, and so I'm going to give you those messages, and then towards the end, we're going to get into fresh live channeled messages, okay? So, with that being said, please keep in mind that these are general messages, so they may or may not apply to you in your situation, and that is okay. It is what a TI is. Take everything that I say with a grain of salt, and we're just gonna keep it we're just gonna keep it pushing, and we're gonna keep it moving. If you know, you know. Okay, so. Let me calm down. All right. So, the first thing I got was August 3rd. Okay. So, something is supposed to be happening on August 3rd. I also got autumn, the third week in autumn. Okay. And also the third month of the year. So March. So something has either happened this year in March, or something has happened or is going to happen next year in March. Now, moving on. The pyramids are still sending cosmic signals, okay? And it still works. It still works. So whatever device, mechanism, however they got it set up, it still works and is still emitting signals right now. Okay. Now, they also said stop being so scary. Okay. They are working to build trust with the everyday people because they want us to see and experience the truth through a different lens. Okay. Okay, I heard propaganda. Okay, so also I heard allow me to reintroduce myself. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be some sort of grand gestures of reintroduction of who or what, types of aliens or beings, like they just want a fresh view on them. Like they are so adamant about changing the perspective. They're so adamant about that. That damn near comes out in like every freaking reading that I've ever done. Okay. Now, also, they say that two big politicians will be out of office soon. So, I don't know who, okay? I'm not even going to go that far. I don't know who, but there are going to be two big politicians that will be out of office soon. Now, immediately, I'm thinking of a female. You get me? Now, where there's smoke, there's fire. So I heard that physically and figuratively. So there's something about some fires that needs to be investigated more. I'm hearing it could be like some California fires or something that's like over there on that coast. Also, it's like, acknowledge, like be real. Deprogram yourself. Don't even think about everything that has been mushed into your brain thus far about other beings in the galaxy. Okay. And recognize that you have been lied to. Have you been watching what has been put in front of you? Like they lie to you out of their mouths, but they show you something totally different. You dig what I'm saying? So pay attention to that. Your eyes really can't even tell you the truth. You have to rely on, of course, research. But as far as just listening, you know what I'm saying, listening to the politicians and stuff like that and just taking everything that they say as truth or as good or whatever, that is just not healthy. It's not healthy. And we have to understand that we must be more powerful. We need to be more powerful and understand that the power is already within us. We keep trying to look and grab and search for power that is not that is outside of ourselves, and forgetting the power that is within. We have powerful DNA. It don't matter who you are and where you come from. We have powerful DNA. You just have to learn how to activate it. And if you're not actively trying to activate it, then how is it going to get activated? Also, I heard that I heard that the White House is in shambles over the mothership. Um, I heard they was calling their bluff. I don't know what I meant by that, but the way that I wrote it down is kind of weird. But it was coming in fast. Oh, okay, I see. I see. So the depiction that I'm getting is like that was not basically whoever was in the mothership, or who originally had it. It's like a test. Like there's some sort of test. Now, I don't know. I can't remember how I was interpreting it at the time, but it'll come later. Let's move forward. Um okay, so they said that the next president may be the one to bring full disclosure. They could be a Taurus or an Aries, a Scorpio or a Pisces. Okay? Taurus, Aries, Scorpio or Pisces, that's going to be our next president. That's going to bring full disclosure. If they ain't too damn scared. Okay? I heard that the tides are turning. There's a new dawn. Okay. Mm. I heard that there was some sort of meeting in the pyramid as well, or in a pyramid. Okay. These beings said that they're going to keep trying. So no matter what, because I feel like they know the difference between us and them. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the people that's here, humans. Humans. They understand that there's like a hierarchy and all of those things, and that we don't share, a lot of us don't share the same opinions that the politicians share. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so I'm ready for new messages. What are the new messages? So okay, I'm being redirected to August 3rd. Okay, so calculations. So there will be 8. Let me see. Let's do the calculations. So that's 8, 3, 2023. Okay, that equals 18, which equals 9. So that day equals 9, which is about karma. Cycles about to end, recognizing that some sort of cycle is about to end. Recognizing the lessons in that as well. Let's look up and see if there's anything else on the number 9. Okay. Okay. Awakening and inner wisdom through life experiences and struggles. I don't have my numerology book with me right now, so we thugging it out. Okay, and we're just gonna look it up real quick. Okay, so I'm hearing last test. And I feel like that's geared towards the politicians. Like, this is our last time trying with y'all, like before we take another approach or something like that. Transformation. Okay, empowering wisdom. Learning from the past experiences. Yeah, basically the same shit I just said. Okay, healing, doing what you can before something ends as well. Okay, so I'm hearing uproar. So there may be an uproar, but they said to stay calm. Don't fall into the trap of where is it at? Because I wrote it down. Oh yeah, well, to stop being so scary. Just don't start fear mongering and stuff like that. Like, just chill. Like, pay attention and observe. Be the one who don't panic. Okay? Be the one who doesn't panic. Hold on, because I could have sworn. Alright, whatever. I'm going to move forward. Alright, what else? What other messages? Okay, I heard pull a card. I didn't want to pull no cards, but I heard pull a card. Which one? Okay, I heard astrological. Okay. Let's see what comes out. Let me move this to the side. Okay. The second house. Your assets, finances, and the things that you value. Okay, I heard that's enough. That's enough. And then look what came out up under that freaking patience with the pyramid. And what is the pyramid doing? What is the pyramid doing? Emitting energy. It's still working. I just told y'all it's working. It's working. And look at this, cleansing. And look at this, Mars. Mars is in Virgo from the 10th to August 20 something. I heard doing the dirty work. So there's going to be a big thing about we the people doing the dirty work, meaning cleaning up our act. Like, we have to recognize that everything starts with us. We have to stop, waking up and thinking that our life doesn't mean anything, or that there's not a bigger purpose, or, get so caught up mentally, forgetting the bigger picture. Like, stop forgetting the bigger picture. Let that motivate you to do better. The only way that change is really going to succeed is when every individual is working on themselves and not worried about everything else outside of them. That is where the true healing starts. Because once you healed yourself, with each person, it's just like a piece of sand. Every granule of sand that is at the beach is important, no matter how small it is. Every last one. If there was no sand, wouldn't be no beach. All right, so what about this second house? We're going to be hearing something about Tesla. I heard, is it Creflo Dollar? Something about Creflo Dollar is important. I heard that's not the way. They said something about triangles in the tetrahedron. Tetrahedron? Okay, let's see. What's that? So let's see. What is... tetrahedron? Okay. Oh, okay. It says a solid having 4 plane triangular faces. So like a freaking pyramid. Okay, so something about 3 pyramids, possibly on August 3rd. And there's 3 pyramids here. And I don't know much about geometry. I really, truly don't. That's the first time that tetrahedron has ever came up in a reading for me. So me looking at this in 3, so 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Something's going to be happening in 3s. March 3rd. So there's some about March 3rd as well. I'm hearing March 3rd, 2021. So let's see what the fuck happened on March 3rd, 2021. Because I'm not good with dates. So 21 big events in history. Okay, let me rephrase. Oh shit. Oh, y'all can't make like what? Okay. It says 10 things you need to know today. March 3rd, 2021. It says Biden says uh okay, no. Hold on, wait. Biden says the US should have enough vaccines for all adults by May. Texas governors lifts the state mask mandate and more. Um okay, so that's the day that they start letting businesses reopen with the whole mask situation. Okay. Domestic terrorism has significantly grown. It was something else I seen. It says Myanmar police kill 9 more protesters. Civil rights leader Vernon Jordan dies at 85. Rockets hit base used by U.S. coalition troops in Iraq. What? White House withdraws nomination of Neera Tanden to head OMB, Office of Management and Budget. Okay. Biden administration sanctions Russia over Navalny. Okay, so let's go back to. Okay, so it says at least 10 rockets hit Iraq's Ain al Assad air base, which is used by the U.S. Led coalition troops on Wednesday. The coalition said there were no immediate reports of casualties, and the Iraqi military said the attack didn't cause significant losses. An Iraqi military official said government forces had found the launch pad used for the strike in the al-Baghdadi area of western Iraq's Anbar province, where the base is located. The attack was the first week. Iran struck the same Anbar base in January 2020 in retaliation for the U.S. directed drone strike that killed the Iranian Jinn Qasem Soleimani outside the Baghdad airport in January 2020. So, who is this article by? This is by The Week, and this article was published on March 3rd, 2021 by Harold Moss. Okay. Now, also, because I believe in the part 1 we talked about C-19, right? That's the same day that they ended the mask mandate and let businesses reopen. Now that the daily C-19 infections and deaths were falling and the vaccines were becoming more widely available. So, I don't know. But so you know what? While we already kind of own it, let's look up what happened that year, August 3rd. Is that significant? So they keep on talking about this C-19 stuff, y'all. So I'm not gonna get too much into it, but just know that obviously these are important because it came up in part 1 when we were asking certain questions about it. So maybe there's something that they wanted to elaborate on there. I don't know just yet, but we're just gonna keep going with the flow. Now, something is going to be happening with money very soon. They say you need to be paying attention to what's going on in the second house right now because it's important. especially because right now, I forgot what transit it's in, but something is happening to where it's like poisons and stuff like that are coming up. Um, toxic chemicals and stuff like that is coming up, or it could be affecting us, like as a whole or individually. So, um, y'all make sure that y'all are being careful with chemicals. Make sure that, you're protecting yourself. Make sure that you are still taking precautions, the extra precautions with washing your hands and all those things. Make sure that also that you're not just washing your hands, but you're taking care of your immune system. Okay, so now they want to talk about the solar flares. They said, have y'all noticed the days, like how the days are more weird? Have you noticed that the times, how they used to go back in like little intervals? I just seen 2626. But have you seen like how time, the time used to go back? Well, I don't know about other countries or whatever, but in the US, I remember as a kid, we only had like 2 or maybe 3 time changes as a kid. But now it seems as though the time is always changing. It kind of seems like a movie. Have you noticed? They said, like, have you noticed? Have you noticed that the sun looks weird? Have you noticed that it shines differently? Oh, because you haven't been outside that much, right? So it's like that energy, like we need to be paying attention to what's going on and following our intuition. And if we are feeling anything, no matter how crazy it may sound, you need to trust yourself. This is the time to trust yourself right now, especially with Neptune being retrograde in Pisces. That is opening the veil so that you can see the truth. Because when you do get into Pisces energy, that's dreamy energy, that's hazy energy, confusing energy. But when it's in retrograde, it's the opposite, it's backwards. So getting clear on things that has been confusing since this transit has happened, since before this transit has happened. I forgot what I was supposed to be looking up. Okay, moving on. They said the coin means nothing. The money means nothing. Someone's going to be stripped of their wealth. Okay, let's see. So let's see what's in the second house right now. Okay, so they could mean you check your second house. Check your second house. Check your second house. Okay. All right, moving on from that. Okay, they said pull another card. Whoever this is, they a little feisty. I feel like they're just tired. Like, they're just tired of the misconceptions. Like, ooh, they want to set the record straight. I don't know who this energy is, but okay. All right, what Okay. So we got transmutation, forgiveness, and Scorpio. I heard pay attention to Thoth. This is Thoth. 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 Pay attention to him, because his teachings from then is required for now. Money ain't a thing. Okay, I heard this concludes our message. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I definitely did. This is something very new for me, but I love it because I really wanted to use my gifts to delve more into this information, this cosmic information that we need, because the news is really not the news. The real news is from the people that are actually out here fetching for the real news, researching for the real news, seeing the real news outside, in the skies, in disguise, in these skies, in disguise, and in these skies. Okay? So, that being said, this concludes the message. Y'all, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out JDKGWORLD.com. Go copy some merch. There's all types of beautiful, out of this world merch. Okay? I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.